What's up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave Network. Today I am playing Sequence 3 of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. If you haven't watched Sequence 1 or 2, which is the intro of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you can find it on our channel, which is easily found right here because you're watching the video. Really liking how the game is playing out. The different styles between Jacob and Evie is interesting. She's more the stealthier character and he is more the brawler. And I'm liking the finishing moves. Evie's are really cool, especially when she uses the cane that she has. Just makes it really interesting. So we're coming into London now. Let's see what's going to be going on with the story. Like I said, if you haven't seen Sequence 1 and 2 and you want to make sure that you catch up with the story and everything, you can do that here on our channel. Texture's a little off there for some odd reason.
I've never seen so many people all at once.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against the Templars.
Is Mr. Green again?
Assassin watching over London? Did you not listen the first 3 times?
Listen to what? Oi, watch it.
Beg pardon, sir.
Of course, that's a pickpocket right there.
Oi! Come back here, you filthy dipper!
Filthy Dipper. Not sure what that is supposed to mean. Alright, let's keep moving, bro hand. Out the way. You filthy dipper. Oh yeah. There we go. That was bad. I'm gonna take forever apparently to get across the street.
Fine, you little mobsman. Keep it.
Well, what do we have here?
Well, it looks like you're fixing to have a dead man. Yeah, there you go. Counter system's really nice in this one. Whoa, that's a little glitchy. Kind of almost reminds me a little bit of how Batman is in Arkham. How you can...
Excellent. What else does London have to offer?
Whoa, his lips are not even moving.
Now is not the time for tourism, Jacob. Now's the time to find Henry Green. I've always been the quicker climber,
must be dreaming.
haven't I?
Not since we were 2.
Someone!
Race you to the highest vantage point.
Oh, it's always erased.
Not on my watch.
Oh, that guy's like filling her up. That's not appropriate. Oh, let's go on up. And there you go.
Where is
I
Mr.
beat her.
Green's shop located? It was marked on Father's map.
2 assassins. Equal in height. 1 female, 1 male. 2 decades old. And those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
And you are?
Henry Green, at your service. I was sorry to learn about your father's passing.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
I suppose the council desires news.
London must be freed to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news. Today, Starrick sits at the helm of the most sophisticated Templar infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class, every borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I've always thought of myself as a gang leader. Firm, but fair. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Evie. We can rally them to our side.
Oh, like the way that you rallied those card players at the Oakbrook Tavern into the river.
Oh, that was different. They beat me at whist. I can see it now. We'll call ourselves the Rooks.
You're never good at chess either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh,
Well, let me show you the lay of the land. Shall we?
Little abrupt on him deciding to be a gang leader and everything.
This is the highest point in Whitechapel.
I don't like the quick jump in the story to get things going. He hasn't showed any kind of interest in being a gang leader until now. So we'll see how that works out. Just abrupt, in my opinion. It's like, oh, we got to put that in there so it'll work out later.
Look at what Starrick has done to the city. Whitechapel is riddled with crime. Child labor, despite regulations. A gang known as the Blighters overruns the streets, and Templars manipulating behind the scenes. As in all the other boroughs, we need to return this city to the people who built it in the first place.
We will free London from Starrick. You have my word.
am I Rooks?
Miss Fry, your passion is inspiring. Come, let us return to my shop, and I can bring you up to date on the rest.
Now, if you don't know and you haven't watched the second video, second sequence, the Fry twins ran off from where they originally were. They didn't have approval by the council, but Mr. Green has been wanting the council to send some kind of help to him for quite some time. So this is kind of an answered prayer to him. I don't even know if he would be upset to find out that they were not sent by the council. I think he still would utilize them at this point in time. So
Keep quiet. Kaylock's looking for me.
Who's Kaylock?
One of Starrick's gang leaders.
Why does he want you?
He's after some of my more arcane research into one of the precursor artifacts.
The piece of Eden.
So tell me about these Blighters.
In search of an army, Starrick gathered up the nastiest of the underworld. Some of the city's gangs tried to prevent it and were slaughtered for their efforts. Now, only Whitechapel's clinkers remain opposed, but they're no match for the Blighters.
Well, let's shine these clinkers up then, shall we? They're just the sort we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Evie, they're ready to fight and oppose the Blighters. This is my chance to step in. Look out, London.
so yeah, I'm interested
Here come
to
the
see
Rooks.
if the Rooks become something bigger, where you can control them, send them on missions, kind of like you had in before. Oh, there's.
Confound this city. No one looks where they're going.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Bloody Drood. I'll never finish it at this rate. Only Providence knows where those words are headed now.
Oh God, not
Well,
more
I
of
must get to work
those.
replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two, you can always find me where the ale is warm and tempers are hot. Ta-ta!
What an odd man.
That Mr. Fry was Charles Dickens. Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket. Kaylock's gang is nearby. They must not follow me back to my shop.
We'll take care of it.
Here, you might be able to use this.
Oh God, I hope so.
My carriage is nearby. Make use of it to throw them off my trail. I will meet you at the curio shop.
Alright, so Charles Dickens is, I'm assuming, going to be like the papers you have to find.
We need to lead them away from Green. Here comes trouble.
My carriages are easily damaged. Kaylock will rue the day.
Here I come! Coming through! They're gone.
Now to return to Mr. Green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
That relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
George would do nothing of the sort. Whatever's left of the Creed would perish under your control.
Harsh words, dear sister.
Let's see if I can turn around.
I do hope Mr. Green made it back safely.
Don't tell me you fancy the bloke already.
And what do you suggest we do if our #1 source of information turns up dead?
Starrick can't be
Oh,
that
so we
hard
got a
to
little...
find. I say we turn the carriage round and go find him.
This is why you aren't in charge.
See, this is going to be a pretty big part of getting around, more than likely. Hopefully, it's something that won't get old, kind of like the tank battles in Arkham Knight. That was one thing that I really didn't enjoy about that game. It just slowed down the pace. It felt boring. I was about to say, why are these people driving on the wrong side of the road? But it's London, so that makes sense now.
Whoa there!
Or we'll just leave it in the middle of the road. Oh. Okay, how do I get in there? Go through the front, I'm assuming. Huh.
Did you give them a slip?
Gave them more than that.
Who are all these people?
Over the years, I have established a number of connections across the city.
Splendid. We'll need focused aid.
Focused aid. We take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick has influence in every branch of society. We need to match him.
I see what you're saying, Evie. We need the Rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own. We will need the police to turn a blind eye to activities. My ally in the force, Sergeant Aberline. I've heard he's a master of disguise. Next up, urchins.
Urchins.
Urchins. Children make for excellent spies.
Clara O'Day.
Smart as a whip, that one. Finally, you would be wise to remember that Starrick never acts alone. There are gang leaders in every borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt. Rexford Gaylock, known for his ability to vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make him vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment.
See, what would be cool is if
A Templar target you might want to look into.
the gang leaders was using the Nemesis system from Shadows of Mordor.
I can handle a few thugs.
That would be pretty interesting, you know. That was the good part of Shadows of Mordor, was the Nemesis system, and if that was even in here, that would be really cool. But there's Sequence 3, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Moving the story a little bit along here, we're fixing to start taking down the built-in Templar system, starting with gang leaders and going from there using the built-in system that Green has already has established. But guys, hope you enjoyed this. I'll be bringing Sequence 4 to you very soon. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and click the like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, subscribe. Subscribing makes everything go better so you don't miss anything that we do. And if you're interested in other Let's Plays, they're here on our network, and I'm doing one on Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I'm slowly rolling that out as well as Assassin's Creed, and going to be doing some Halo 5 Guardians Let's Plays as well. So lots of stuff coming your way, so hope you're enjoying this. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see, and have a week.